Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to this video. Now, not all the ideas I come up with actually make it to the channel. Sometimes I have ideas, I post it on the forum, don't really get a chance to bring it out. So this time, today, I actually decided, yo, why not I make a video of this idea I had last year, but never actually ended up doing for whatever reason. So today I'm doing exactly that, showing you guys how I spent 1 billion gold. That's right, 1 billion gold. You heard me correctly. That's 1,000 million, which is holy shit, a shit ton of gold, not gonna lie. Now, I actually spent this gold last year, and I'm gonna be telling you guys exactly how I spent my gold and how it went, how I felt about it after. So stick till the end for all the juicy information on this. This is a ridiculous amount of gold, not gonna lie, I was surprised myself, but what the hell, I had the gold and I thought it would be a fun little idea to do for myself. By no way this is me flexing or anything, so don't get me wrong. If I was flexing back then, I would have posted this a long time ago rather than, now a year later. So, how did I spend this gold? By the way, if you see me doing random thing, it's just I'm not really focusing on the game, just focusing on telling the story. So, the first way, I actually, before I get into the video, just letting you guys know that I've actually started a second channel in Arcane Legend. Sorry, a second YouTube channel where I will be playing League of Legends Wild Rift, which is a mobile game coming probably in the next 6 months or so. I'm starting to prepare content for it. I want to reach a different market as well. So that's something on the works behind all the scenes. That's why I've been doing a lot of research and all that sort of thing. So feel free to go to the featured section of my channel and you'll find feel free to subscribe. I will start posting videos on it soon. At the moment, I'm just in the planning stages of getting all the content out there. I've been working like uh, oh my god, 8 to 16 hours a day on all of this and Arcane Legend. So there's been a lot going on at the moment. So yeah, I'd appreciate you guys checking it out. I've also got a Instagram page on it, a Facebook page on it. So feel free to subscribe to like, follow, and comment, and all that sort of thing. All the links will be down in the description as well. And of course, we'll get right into the video. Sorry for going on a tangent, but I just needed to get that off my chest. I'll tell you guys what was happening, okay? So, the first way I spend my gold is, of course, my house. Now, house plays a very important role in my life. I know I love having all of you guys coming out to hang out with me. Sometimes after a long, tired day, I just want to log into Arcane Legend and I want to just chill in my house. Therefore, spent 180 million. Bit of an overkill, but you can see the screenshot of what my house actually looked like. Wait, right there. Yeah, yeah. So you can see what it looked like and how I felt about it, I guess, which is which is awesome. This is something I was actually really proud. I obviously designed the house in two sections. The first one I wanted to go for a Christmassy jungle-like theme. The next one was the next side was of course the the wow factor, I guess, if I could explain it somehow. It's like when people come in, they see five different Throne of Swords, which cost like 60 mil, so quite a fair bit, not gonna lie. Of course, times have changed since then. I have a different house now, as you all know. But that was a really fun project. I got to do something, not just farm, look after my house, have a nice place to come back to, and yeah, it's just good vibes, to be honest. So yeah, that's how I spent 180 mil right there. Now, if I look into the next section, it's stats. Now, you guys know me to be pretty OP in terms of stats. I farm quite a lot, and having good stats really makes all the differences when it comes to farming with a really OP party, so we are more effective in what we do, and that's exactly why I spend so much gold, is so I could have this OP party, kill bosses really quickly. Just stats in general will make your life so much easier, which is also what I have done for this character. As you can see, pretty OP, not gonna lie. Quite a lot of damage. I got all this, all these weapons and shit. This one's got such OP thing. This one's got 180% gold, just all that kind of stuff at the moment. But in the past, I invested on stats. I think I already had a gold loot set, so I wouldn't really call it investing it because I didn't really actually spend the gold. I already had it from before. That's why I didn't buy a gold loot set. But I spent 195 million gold, which got me to this stats. I actually also bought the pet Zulong, which was the first time it came out, and it was 100 mil then. So I spent about 300 mil on my stats, which got me this stat. Now you can see this is absolutely OP stats. I think this was in, I want to say 66 expansion, but I also feel like this was in 60 71. But back then, having stats like this is super OP and rare. Pretty much you'd see a very very limited amount of people who'd have stats like this, so I was pretty happy with this. Whenever people saw me, they would go, whoa, how is that even real? And I was like, yeah, that's right. uh, yeah, so this was something really OP that I enjoyed having. The stats made my life easier. People just went crazy when they saw it. So I was pretty happy to have the Zulong pet. Also, not many people had Zulong back then. If you had Zulong, it would definitely turn some head around. So yeah, there we go. That's one other thing I did back then, which 300 mil spent right there. By the way, let me know down in the comment what you think of me spending. Don't forget to follow my other channel and the social media as well. I spend so much time, money, and energy doing all of this and actually learning how to do all this YouTube thing. So I do want to thank you all for all the support you have given me. Now, this is probably where what everyone is excited to hear, okay? Is how can I afford to spend all this money? It kind of seems foolish. Why? Just why? And the reason is that while I spent like 500 mil on a dumb house and character, well, character is not as dumb, but I also invested my money on things that are also gonna be making me gold. I don't like investing in things that aren't gonna make a return. Pretty much, I'm all about making those smart decisions and getting that gold. So I actually spent 100 million gold on awakening gems, the normal ones which you could buy back then in auction. This was the time when not many people were really bulk buying them, either because they didn't realize the potential at the start, or they just didn't have the gold to actually do something like this. But obviously I knew the potential. I spent 100 million right there, and they were 8k each, and when they got to about 30 to 40k, that's when I started selling. So I actually tripled my profit and made 300 million back from the awakening gems. So that way, pretty much me spending all that my money in character is returned, and that's a nice little profit there. I think I made like 300 or 400 mil from selling those elite normal awakening gems later on. Up next was I spent 22 million on 25 crate keys. The reason for that is because there weren't really that many 22 crate keys. I didn't see them as profitable. They were more competitive to buy, so I just didn't end up even bothering. I was like, what the hell, just let it go. Anyway, so they actually doubled in price, but what made me the most amount of gold was the 50 crate keys. Now, I actually bought 125 of this. I ended up selling them like 3 million each, somewhere between 2 to 3 million each. So they actually made a shit ton of profit. I basically pretty much tripled my profit here. So I spent 188 million on the 50 crate keys, I think, and they made me that fat stacks, I would say. And when I did that, that pretty much meant I had to spend 785 million gold. Um, and the last bit I spent money on was actually buying all of the vanities for my rogue character. You guys know I play a rogue, and I actually really enjoy playing a rogue, so I decided to do exactly that. Um, I want to apologize to actually the people who were messaging before I was talking, so I didn't reply. But I might go back and check them. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But I spent 48 million gold on that. And the last bit of thing I did was, sorry, 48 million on vanities. And the last thing I did was actually use the last bit of gold, 167 million, which I used to make videos. You know, it cost quite a lot of gold to make all these videos, do locked opening, spent on a Sir Scam a lot. So that's pretty much how I spent 1 million gold. Let me know, 1 billion gold, sorry. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with them? What you would have done differently? Follow me in all the social media. Link in the description. Peace.